Hello, everyone. It's William here at Allegory Gallery, and I hope I'm live. We're having Mercury is in full force right now. So if you're out there watching, please say something so I know I'm live. The internet is going crazy. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's going on, but we've been up here at Star Cottage Studio today doing some, oh, it looks like I'm live, at least on YouTube. So we've been up here at Star Cottage Studio today doing some filming. I just ended our filming with Jen, and she prepared oh good, I'm on Facebook too. Good, sorry, I was just checking since I don't have anybody tuning in yet. So I'll give it a few minutes here, let people tune in. I will just chat as we normally do. So if you're here, please say hello. We've been filming. We filmed the Saturday morning tutorial. Jen just left a few minutes ago. And we had, the camera died in the middle of it at one point. So we're gonna see how that editing goes. I'm not so sure if it's gonna go well or not, but the editing process might be a little janky on that. I don't know. We were filming the whole time, and at one point I knew I should probably plug the camera in, so I came over to do that, and it was dead. And I turned it back on, and nothing was showing up. Nothing that we had recorded was showing up. And this was like 40 some minutes, I think, into the filming. And I was like, okay, Jen, I know it's late. I know you got kids. You got to go make food and stuff. Do you want to stay and do another one? Do you have time? Or do you want to just forget it for this week and we'll do something else? And she's like, I can't really stay longer. And then boom, the video popped up. It somehow retrieved it from memory, and it showed up, and it had just probably died a little bit before I came over. So we got most of the filming. She didn't have to go back and do too much. It actually worked out pretty well. So knock on wood, that was good. I'm still not showing anyone watching, which seems weird to me a little bit. I don't know if, like, I feel like my internet's working okay, because I'm seeing myself, but I don't know if the internet's going through. Let me actually make sure it's like playing or running. I don't know if it's actually going or not going. I don't know if my volume's up on here. I'm going to hear myself. There it is. So if you're out there, say hello. I don't know if I'm just talking to myself or what's happening right now. I think maybe I'm going to try and go to the cellular signal, because it looks like my internet is cutting out. Okay, I think I'm back. I think I faded out for a bit, but I think I'm back. Okay. Yeah. So I can see comments on, yeah. So here we go. I can't see anybody watching on here or comments, but I just logged into Facebook or to YouTube, and I see all of your comments. Jen's even there like, it'll be great. Yeah, I think it'll be fine, you know. Donna says, didn't get a notification. See, I don't know what's happening. But hello, everybody. I can't see you on here. I don't know what to do about that. I hate to start the thing over. I'm going to try and look at the comments on this other screen, but then I'm not looking at the camera. It's always something. It truly is Mercury retrograde right now. And it has been. It has been. So I see here, I have my iPad here. So I see Marianne is here. Hello, Marianne. Hello, Jen. Hello, Donna. Danette is with us. June is tuning in. Thank you so much, everybody. Marianne says, I did get notified, so that's good. I wonder if I hit the reload button, if it's going to actually do it or not. going to try it, y'all. I'm going to try and hit the reload button because it's really not great. I can't see anybody's comments. So I'm going to reload. We're going to see what happens. Let's go. Oh, I'm back, I think. Am I back? I'm waiting to see if I'm back. I can see comments. Now, if my picture comes back on my iPad, I'll know. Oh, good. Jen says, oh no, you're gone. Now I'm back, I think. I think I'm back. Didn't just be a rebel, do it, reload. Hello, Susan. Okay, now I can see comments. Even on Facebook. Hello, Julie. Hello, Cheryl. I couldn't see the Facebook ones before. Let's see who else. Andrew's there. Ida Bell and Andrew are watching. So hello, Ida Bell and Andrew. Let's see, who else did I miss? Susan is with us. Thank you for joining us. Other Susan. Cheryl says Mercury retrograde. It certainly is. It certainly is. Okay, good. I can clear this now. I have comments again. Whew. Whew. Right? So today, it's been wild. This is just like part of the day of wildness. We're going to do some kits again. Again, these are, I had Barb, I think I talked about this a little bit yesterday. I had Barb go through the kit collection to see if she could find other kits for Halloween in case there were any. So she went through everything we had left, which there's still a lot that we haven't disassembled. So she went through them all and found lucky number 13 more Halloween kits. So I'm going to show you 13 more kits that we are. Andrew says the feed is choppy on cellular. Let me try and put on the Wi-Fi. We'll see, because the Wi-Fi was not working. I went away for a little bit. I think I'm back. We'll see if the feed is any better. The internet here at the cottage has been terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. It keeps dying on me and coming back. It was doing that while I was trying to edit these. So anyway, what I was saying, I had Barb look through all of the kits that are left. And I'm frozen on YouTube, somebody says. I'm just gonna give up. I'm gonna go home. And I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna eat. That's what I'm gonna do. Oh, Marianne's okay now. Okay, video's better. I'm not frozen. Okay, good. All right. It's like I'm done. I'm going home. That's it. So, since it was choppy, let me tell you the story again. I had Barb look through all of the kits that we pulled out of the online store earlier this year that we still have not disassembled yet, because we're doing a lot of cleaning and rummaging and moving things around. We haven't disassembled a lot of them. Some of them we have, some we took to the store, but we still had, she found lucky number 13 Halloween kits again that we've already reloaded into the online store and put them on sale at 15% off. Some of these go as far back as 2021, way back 2021. But we have 2021 and 2022 old Halloween kits. The reason we're doing this is we've gotten a few requests of people who said that they liked the kits from last year, maybe forgetting 2021, or maybe they got a 2021, didn't realize it. You put things in your stash and sometimes you don't know when or where they came from. So they said they had them and they wanted another one, or they really liked something and it was, they want another, or their friend wants one, or maybe you weren't with us in 2021 or 2022, so you've never seen these before. So, we reloaded them into the online store. They're there now. You don't even have to watch this if you don't want to, but I'm going to take you through each one of these kits, and I'm going to try, I have my iPad here as long as everything works. I'm going to try and actually give you the prices and things of these kits because they are 15% off. You don't have to use a coupon code to get that. That's in the online store, in the Halloween collection. You can also go to the sale collection, and they are in the sale collection as well. Andrew said sometimes things got taken out of stock, so they're just hanging out. Yeah, sometimes we take them out of stock and don't realize that, they're still there. We got a lot here. Sometimes that happens. We try to be organized, but we can't always be. Amanda says, stopping in to say hi. I can't stay. Having a severe thunderstorm. Internet not doing well. Please take care. You take care too, Amanda. We have no excuse for this terrible internet service tonight. Let's see here. Hopefully it goes good. Jen says, where's your Blue Chalcedony? I know. I don't have it with me here. I ran up here without it. I'm sure there's some here somewhere. I know there's some in the online stores. There's at least blue lace agate, unless somebody bought that today. There was like one. We got down to like one strand or two strands or something of blue lace agate. So I don't know. Donna says, I ordered some this morning, some of the kits this morning that I didn't have. Can't wait to get them. Awesome. And Jen's like, face palm. I know. Believe me, I know, because it's been a day. What else did I do today? I did a lot of posting. I did a text message, SMS message about our last 2 days of the Facebook bonus program that we're in. We don't know if we're going to get renewed. I don't know if this program is, once you're in it, you kind of stay in it, because they talk about they renew every 30 days, but they don't tell you if you're definitely getting renewed or not. And this is a trial program. I think that it's only for people who are invited. Why we got invited, I don't know. I can't say, but I'm thankful we did. And so I wrote a text message, kind of text message newsletter to let people know we have 2 days left only of this. And so if you like and share and comment on our posts, every little bit that you do actually benefits us monetarily right now. Facebook will give us a little bit of money. Now it's not a lot. We're not making a lot off of this. You can, I don't know how, but supposedly you could make up to $30,000. We are not anywhere close to $30,000. I wish we were, but y'all are helping us crank that number up quick though here the last day or two. If we made as much in the last day, the whole 30-day period, that'd be delightful. I mean, it's still not a ton of money, but it's enough to very possibly buy a new weed whacker here for the cottage that we need. So that might be where that money goes. So I did that today, and we had some people in the store, which was nice to see. People from all over today. People from all over. We had some people from Ohio. We had some people from Washington, D.C. We had some people from, of course, near Pittsburgh and in Pittsburgh. So lots of good stuff. Marion says, I shared a couple posts today. Thank you so much. Yeah, I read the fine print of kind of the do's and don'ts, and it actually, should have read that before, but it actually said that what this program, this bonus program, what they're trying to do is get your reach higher. They give you the most amount of money for your growing reach. So that would mean shares mostly, so that we reach more people. So the more different people that come in and see our stuff, the bigger our reach is, the more money, I guess, we get faster. I don't know. But likes and comments and all that really do count too. So our reach is never that grand. So I'm very much relying on the likes and comments that y'all are doing. So thank you so much for that. But if you also do want to share the posts that we have, a lot of you have been sharing a lot of them, and we appreciate that. The more people that get eyes on those, the more eyes those posts get, apparently, the faster we can make some of that money. Jen says, sharing is caring, right? It is. It is. Let's see here. Susan says, I went through my considerable stash and found Halloween stuff from previous years. Nice. Susan says, I hope you're feeling better, Andrew. I had a terrible sinus headache today. Finally feeling better. I'm sorry you had one. That's awful. That's awful. Andrew says, the other room on the floor behind the chair. He knows exactly where the Blue Chalcedony is, right? Cheryl says, I nabbed the 2021 Bone Dancer kit. You already got that one, so I don't even have to show that one then today. There was only one of those. Some of these kits, there are only one. Cheryl went in and got that one already. I told you these are all in the online store already, just waiting for you. Just waiting for you to grab them. I don't have much to talk about in the beginning of this today because, one, I don't have a whole lot to talk about. It was a kind of a slow day, and I chatted with our neighbor a little bit and making some plans for some things. Andrew's making some plans for a possible meetup in November, but a lot of people seem like they're busy, so we'll see. We're trying to schedule something out for that. What else? That's about it. I don't have a lot for today. Plus, I'm a little bit hungry. And oh yes, Andrew, remind me, Antiques on the Diamond is on Saturday. So if you are local, there will be a lot of antique vendors in Ligonier on Saturday. So stop by on Saturday. You have the country market that is open at the end of town on Saturday morning as well. And then Antiques on the Diamond is going on at the same time. And lots of good antiques, lots of things to do. Danette says, at least you aren't hangry. No, I'm in a pretty good mood. But I am hungry, and I might have to edit a video tonight, y'all. Because we are going to be in Pittsburgh tomorrow, and we're going to be there a little bit late, and then we're going to come home, and we have to do the live then there. Andrew might have to do the live tomorrow by himself while I edit the video, or else it may not be ready on YouTube with all the processing time that it takes. So we'll see what's going on. But maybe I can edit it tonight, or at least partially edit it tonight. I always hate to partially edit a video because you get into it, and then if you stop and then when you come back, you have to kind of get into it again. Andrew says, show the Bone Dancer one anyway, since I don't remember it. Okay, I'll show it anyway. I have 13 kits to show you tonight, lucky number 13 for Halloween. And this is the end of these kits. This is the end of these kits. There are no more that we have found around here of 2021 or 2022 Halloween kits. So the Bring Back the Halloween kits, this is the last day for that. All right. Let's see, what else is going on? That's it. Danette says, I went to Antiques on the Diamond once and said I wouldn't go again. I was scared at how they had glassware displayed. I was afraid it would fall. Well, each vendor gets to display things however they want. If it would fall, it would be on them. But I would assume they go to enough shows. If they're coming to this, they probably go to other shows. They know what they're doing. Don't worry. But yeah, so can you tell them a little? I'm distracted today. First, Barb found these kits yesterday evening, and it wasn't enough time for me to get them online. And she was going to bring them down to the store, and she came down to the store, and I thought she dropped them off. She thought she dropped them off. So I came into the store today, and I was like, they're not there. So I said, she must have just forgot totally. So then I came up here to film with Jen, and I couldn't find the box of the kits. And I said, what happened to the box of the kits? So I looked all around. And so then I messaged her and said, did you have them in your car? Maybe you packed them up and forgot to bring them into the store, or what's going on? And she wasn't answering. I'm like, oh no, I need those for tonight. That was my whole plan. And I made the plan for this video before I actually had the kits in hand. Because I thought they were, in two places that they already weren't. And she finally was able to get back to me because she doesn't have much reception outside of her house. When she goes in, she gets reception better. So she was outside doing yard work, and thankfully she got back to me, brought the kits. I had enough time just before this video to push them into the online store and say goodbye to Jen real quick and then start the live. So it's been a day. Andrew says, I see y'all left the Halloween decorations up for Jen's video. We did, because Jen's video has to do with Halloween. Jen, I should have had her leave me a pair. Oh, I took pictures. You're gonna get a sneak peek, y'all. Let me show you. They are so cute. If the picture is transferred. Of course they didn't. Yeah. So the pictures are on the phone that I'm using to stream here. So unfortunately I didn't, but Jen's video is how to make polymer clay broomstick earrings. So that's going to be really cool. I think it's going to be, I think you're going to love it. So she uses polymer clay and she shows you how to use that polymer clay to create little broomsticks. Jen says, can I send one? I don't think so. Not here. Not, well, yeah, send me one. Send me one. It should show up on my iPad and then I can flip my iPad around and show you all. Go ahead and do it, Jen. Do it, Jen. So yeah, so we left the Halloween decorations up behind because it's still Halloween here at Allegory Gallery. And Jen was nice enough to do a Halloween theme. So I think you're all going to like that. From the side, this is for the Saturday morning tutorials, what we're talking about. If you don't know what I'm talking about at all, every Saturday morning, give or take one or two that we miss, every Saturday morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, 8:30 a.m. Eastern time, we debut a tutorial to get your weekend started off creatively. And Jen has done all of our Saturday morning tutorials so far. And we're having a great time doing them, I think. Andrew says, Ida Bell approves, right? Jen says, Halloween is my Christmas. All day, every day, Halloween. So we might get some more Halloween tutorials from Jen in the future. Who knows? Who knows? She is looking for ideas, y'all. So if you do have some ideas of what you might want to see from Jen, now's the time. Let her know. Oh, Amanda's back. A stunning light show she was treated to. The lightning was constant. That's actually kind of cool. I like that. Okay, so Jen's going to try and send me that picture. If she sends me the picture, she's able to. She's probably taking the picture now, and I'll show you what they look like. Today, everybody. I'm actually in a really good mood, though. I am living on less sleep, which is making my brain cut out a little bit, you know, like an engine stalls and starts. That's what my brain feels like. Marianne says it's Halloween for a lot of paper craft suppliers this week on YouTube too. Nice. See, we didn't even plan it together, but it's happening. It's happening anyway. But yeah, I'm living on not a lot of sleep. Andrew's used to living on not a lot of sleep. Not that it's good that he does necessarily, but he's better at it than me. I'm like, what was I just saying? I got to bed about 3:30 or 4 last night, I think. I didn't expect to do that, but we stayed up watching something. What did we watch last night? The Summer I Turned Pretty? Yeah, I think that was last night. We watched the latest episode. I don't think it's is it the last episode? The latest episode? I don't know. The Summer I Turned Pretty. And and then we watched The Portable Door. Or was that just The Portable Door last night? I don't know. But yeah, we watched The Portable Door, which was interesting. Have any of you seen The Portable Door? It's a movie. It is interesting. It's a little wild. I don't know. It's a little, I don't know. We did watch both, Andrew said. See? Forget already. Marian says, and I got up at 3:30. I was just going to bed at 3:30. Yeah. So The Summer I Turned Pretty. Andrew posted a thing. If you watch that show, Andrew posted a thing about, are you Sour Patch Kids or Swedish Fish? And if you watch that show, you know what we're talking about. We are team Swedish Fish, even though I prefer Sour Patch Kids in real life, but not in this circumstance, not at all. Sorry to all those of you out there who like Sour Patch Kids in this show. Nah. Anyway, so we did that, and that made for a longer evening than I thought, because The Portable Door was a lot longer, or felt a lot longer, I don't know, than we thought. And we're like watching it, we're both like, how long is this? Like, it's one of those things, you know. It was kind of good, but it was kind of weird. And it was kind of one of those things that like I didn't have a lot of energy for that. And I'm like passing out on the couch and pull up parts. I don't know. Danette says Swedish Fish all the way. Yes. Yes. The later lives also push our schedules up. Yeah, so that's the whole thing too, which is probably why this week I've not gotten to bed as early as normal, because we're doing these lives, and then everything we normally do after a live is now starting 2 to 3 hours longer, or after starting later. So that makes sense. I normally go to bed at midnight or 1 lately, and so now it's like 3 to 5, whatever. But you still need a little bit of chill out time, right? You still need a little bit of chill out time after your day. And we usually watch an episode of something or two, and then I usually go to bed. But I need that decompressed brain time. All right, Jen sent it, everybody. This looks great. Let me enter full screen. Okay, everybody. Do you want to make polymer clay broomstick earrings with Jen? Andrew says, I laugh pretty hard when the roommate is talking about how the one's brother eyes are like Billie Eilish. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny and very true. His eyes are very nice. His eyes are very nice. Sorry, I have to, my screen's going yellow. That must mean it's 9 o'clock or 10 o'clock. What time is it? What time is it, everybody? It's 9 o'clock. That's when my screen goes dark. Now I just lost that. Let me bring that back up again. There we go. Jen says, wow, those earrings look ginormous, right? They're not that big, everybody. They're not going to be like shoulder dusters. They're actually really tiny. But Jen shows you how to make these out of polymer clay, so you can make your own too for Halloween if you want to. All right. So that's going to be coming up on Saturday if I get the editing done in time, which hopefully will be no problem. We'll see. Cheryl says, too cute. Nice. Susan treated herself to a nice large chocolate chip cookie. That's good. That's nice. Danette says, yum, chocolate chip cookies. I want to make some, but alas, I'll be making zucchini bread this weekend. Zucchini bread is nothing to alas about. I would take probably zucchini bread over a chocolate chip cookie most days. Let's see here. What else is going on? What else is happening? Oh, I was going to tell you, you're talking about food. Andrew made a delicious cabbage soup last night. And I think we have a lot left for tonight. Like, I have thyroid issues, so I probably shouldn't eat. They say you shouldn't eat cabbage, but I think it's mostly raw cabbage. Mostly. But I love cabbage soup. I love cabbage, cooked cabbage. I love it. I could just eat that. In fact, I've talked about this a few times. My grandmother used to make a depression dinner with just hunks of cabbage and carrots and potatoes. Sometimes, not in the depression style, she would add kielbasa or hot dogs to it too. And we would just put ketchup over it and eat everything with just ketchup on it. And I actually really loved it. So I like cabbage soup. Andrew says it's shamo.c tonight. I don't know. I'm hungry for cabbage soup. I don't know. I might eat the cabbage soup. He's probably like, I'm already warming it up. Marion says, just don't eat cabbage every day. No, I do not eat cabbage every day. It's very rare that we actually eat cabbage. Andrew says, depending on the recipe, zucchini bread is like a chocolate chip cookie. My grandmother used to put chocolate chips and peanut butter chips in her zucchini cake. Well, she called it zucchini cake in her zucchini bread. And it was so good. So good. It was one of my favorite things when she would make zucchini bread. Andrew says, I love cabbage. Me too. Me too. Danette says, I put crushed pineapple, raisins, dried cherries, and I rehydrate in walnuts or pecans in the zucchini bread. That's a lot in the zucchini bread. That's a lot. And it all sounds delicious, except I'm not thrilled about cherries. I'm not a cherry eater generally, although I love cherry flavored candy. Very strange. I actually threw up cherries when I was sick one time. Or my grandmother made a cake and she put those cherries that you get in a can, like the canned cherries for cake topping. And I don't think I ate too much of it because I think I was really sick. I ended up getting the flu. I was playing with my cousins and stuff, and I think I just got sick. And the cherries are what I remember of that experience, and it was not great. And years and years and years later, my grandmother made another one of those cakes, and we were coming home actually from an event, and I had not tried the cake the whole time because I knew, and we were in the car, and we were driving home from it was a family get together or something somewhere else, and we were driving back to their house, and I was holding the cake, which was probably not the greatest idea. But I was holding the cake and I snuck a taste of one of the cherries just to see if it still affected me like that. And I start heaving in the car. I was trying to keep it quiet so they didn't hear me. So I'm in the back seat like, because I tried this cherry that I had so many problems with when I had the flu, and it was just not good. So I've never tried a cherry since then. I don't know. Anyway. Let's see. Susan says, I love red cabbage. It's hard to find, though. Red cabbage. Sometimes we get red cabbage up here, I feel like. Danette says, I can see why you don't like cherries. Same thing happened to me with rice-a-roni. See? It's same thing happened to Andrew with licorice, black licorice. Andrew says, I love cherries, especially Rainier cherries. Marion says, I don't eat maraschino cherries for that reason. It's bad times, right? So yeah. Anyway, enough talking about my childhood traumas with food. Let's look at some kits. Somebody else said they picked up some kits too, some of the 2021 kits. Who said? Donna said just placed an order for a couple of the 2021 kits. Thank you. So some of these kits that I'm going to show you already may be unavailable, but that's the fun of it, right? I don't know. Some of these we really only have one or two of. Some of them we have up to like 8 or 9 of that we just either made a lot of them or they just weren't sellers. People didn't notice them. I've noticed sometimes the darker colored kits. I don't know if it's just because of photos being darker or sometimes they don't sell very well. Let's see. Andrew said to show the Bone Dancer because he doesn't remember it. So I'm going to show that one, even though this one is sold already. So sorry we're teasing you. Sometimes it's good to tease you, right? I don't know. Sometimes it's good to see what you missed, because then you don't miss out next time. I don't know. Sometimes I like to see what I missed anyway. It's kind of the fun of it. I mean, why do you watch TV? Like shows on TV and competitions, like we were watching the British Bake Off professional. Like you're not ever going to do that, so why do you watch it? Because it's fun. So sometimes it's fun to see things. So in this Bone Dancer, was it Cheryl that got this one? You're going to get this, Cheryl, and you're going to get this strand. Cheryl's quick at the draw, and you're going to get this strand of these pinch beads, and you're going to get this strand of check glass. And you're going to get this strand of check glass. And you're going to get all these little beads in this little bag. I'm going to dump them out a little bit here. And these are some of these carved skulls. Let me see. I think these are... let me see if I put in there what that is. Carved bone. They are carved bone. So you get the carved bone. You got the vintage Chinese ceramic. And you're also going to get the Bone Dancer Luxury Bead Blend. This was a good kit. And this kit was, only originally $28. And it went down to $23.80 for Cheryl. For the one kit we had left, you get this bead blend too. With all this good stuff in it. And this is exactly the one you're going to get, Cheryl. So the things you're seeing in there, you're going to have. Excuse me. Now I'm losing my voice just in time to start the show. Oh, what a day. What a day, y'all. Okay, so that'll be on its way to you soon, Cheryl. Andrew says, I remember this kid was one of my, did I just say that? It was one of my favorites. He did. I did just say that. Okay. This one was called Ancient Gate. And I think we have like 9 of these kits left. Ancient Gate. And I don't know why. It's really a cool kit. And it's only, now it's on sale for $13.60 only. Let me get, I know this isn't great for thing, but it's going to stop everything from rolling around. So Ancient Gate, $13.60 only. You're going to get these vintage Chinese ceramic. And these are, see, now that's too bright. Let's do it this way. It's making the camera focus weird. Color focus weird. So these are, I don't know, they're kind of raku-like. It's just they have a metallic like glaze on them. And then you're going to get these large hole beads, which these are actually shell pearls. Large hole shell pearls. Donna says, that's one I ordered. Nice. Andrew says, oh, we should probably also say that we're pushing back the Star Cottage Studio fundraiser. That way we can continue raising money for the tool buyout. Yeah, we're going to start a Star Cottage Studio fundraiser, as many of you may know, but we're going to push that back a little bit. Push that back a little bit. You get this strand of lovely, lovely beads. These are Czech glass, vintage Czech. You get this strand of the vintage Czech glass daggers. And you get this long strand of these fire polished Czech glass. Andrew says spikes. Don't call them daggers, right? Spikes. We call them spikes from now on. Maybe that'll let it go through on this on the online store. Donnie, you're going to be happy with this one. There are a lot of these available. I said there's now, I think, 8, as long as somebody else didn't grab one already. There are like 8 of them available. Only $13. $13.60, everybody. How in the world? $13.60. Like, one of the spikes and these little drops together are $8. That doesn't count this big strand. We sell these strands about half this size for about $5 in the store. So that's like a $10 strand. So that's $18 already. And that doesn't account for the shell pearls or the Chinese ceramic, right? So it's already more than what we're charging. We're charging $13.60. So if you like any of that at all, it's a great price. Let's see here. Susan said, Danette, I thought for a moment you meant cherries and rice-a-roni. That would be interesting. That would be very, very interesting. Donna says, I love the colors. Thank you. Danette says, nope, chicken flavor. My gram made it, and I loved it, and nope, not anymore. Isn't that funny how that can happen? Just ruins the whole thing for you. Andrew says, African ceramic. Oh, they're African ceramic? Okay. So they are not Chinese ceramic. I just have vintage ceramic on the listing. So they're vintage African ceramic. Donna says, the spikes in that kit are so cool. And Andrew says the African ceramic is normally at least $1.50 per bead. So there you go. The next one, this is another one from 2021, I think. This was 2021's Inspiration Halloween Kit number 8. Number 8. Let me see if I can find it so I can get you the price. Where are you? Where are you? Must be the page back. There it is. No, that is not it. Is it? Nope. Then go forward a page. Sorry, everybody. Can't seem to find this kit. This must be a 2022 kit. I must have pulled this out of order. I thought I had them all in order. So let me jump ahead. There it is. It is a 2022. So sorry, this is a 2022 kit. Andrew says, I originally got those African beads to help fundraise for an orphanage for girls and empowering women entrepreneurs. That's nice. That's very nice. So in this kit, you're going to get this strand. And this kit is $20.40 only. $20.40 right now. So you get that. You're going to get all these. You're going to get all of these green, blue. And they're green with a metallic, like an AB metallic. So you're going to get those. You're going to get this strand of vintage check glass. You're going to get these vintage Chinese ceramic. These are those kind of, they look like, it's hard to see, but they kind of look like they're tied knots almost. The hole goes that way. Kind of look like a knot. And then you're going to get these skulls. These ones do not have the crystals in the eyes. I think, yeah, these are ceramic skulls. You're going to get this skull and crossbone charm in a silver finish. And then you're going to get 2 of these lovely fiber optic beads. Now this kit, there are 8 of these available. I have no idea why there are so many of these available, but there are. So if you missed out on that last year, you might want to grab those this year. They are pretty cool. And right now they're on sale. $20.40 only. That's 15% off the original cost of $24. All right. So this is lovely green and blue colors. These are really pretty, right? Remember, these are already in the online store, everything I'm showing you. So it's great if you want to hang out and see them in the video. But if you already know you want something, go and grab it now. These are all in the Halloween collection. And they should also pop up in our permanent sale collection. Permanent sale collection. If you don't know, we have a permanent sale collection. And we are changing that collection every so often. Every week or two, we add new things to the permanent sale collection and remove the old things. So the old things go back to regular price and something else comes in for a sale for a week or two. So these are on sale, so we're adding them to that sale collection as well. But there are also other great things in that sale collection which you might want to check out. I put some stringing materials, some silk in there. We've been selling a lot of that lately, so thank you to all those who are doing that. There's lots of good stuff in the sale collection right now, so definitely check that out. You can access that by going to the homepage. It's on the homepage, or you can also go to the menu and go to the sale part, the sale link on the menu. Student says, maybe last year so many kits were released that at once it's sensory overload. That's what happens, I know. That's why, that's another reason we wanted to show you these again, because we 100% know that happens. So this one, we have 3 of these kits available. They are available at $18.70 right now, which is an amazing price, because this is Water Tomb the kit. And this kit actually came with, back in 2021 when prices were lower, it actually came with a luxury bead blend in the inspiration kit, right? In the inspiration kit. So you got this lovely luxury bead blend. And it has, looks like magnesite in there, some little bone beads, some vintage sequins in there. Lots of good stuff. So you get that. And then you get this kind of frosted check glass, blue with an AB finish. You get this strand of check glass. So this is the fire polished here. This is this regular check glass. Look how pretty that is. So you get those. Get that. Andrew says, I probably should have named that last one the Witch's Ladder. A Witch's Ladder is a talisman made of knotted fibers. That for the fiber optic, that'd be cool. Andrew says, I'd like to see the kits live because sometimes even if the photos are good, which hopefully I do good jobs on the photos, says you can't see everything. Like sometimes you just can't see how nice the fiber optic beads are. It's true. It's true. This is a vintage acrylic bead. Vintage acrylic. That beautiful color in there. I feel like my lights are not close enough today. We moved some lights around, and I feel like they're just not working today. There we go. Get some more light. There we go. You can actually see the colors now. All right, so you have that one. And then you have these here, which I think these here are vintage ceramic, if I'm not mistaken, and then these are check glass. So there you go. That is Water Tomb, and you get all of that for the low, low price of $18.70 if you order now. $18.70. That's 15% off of the cost, the retail of $22. Since we're re-releasing these, we wanted to give you a little bit of a discount, even though a lot of you just never saw them, or there was some, you know, like Susan said, some sensory overload, right? Whenever we did debut them, which is entirely possible. I get sensory overload. I forget some of our kits sometimes, so I can see how you could. Andrew says, I feel like that acrylic bead is kind of like those hair accessories. They'd hurt like heck if you got hit with them. Yeah, it does actually remind me. They usually, didn't they have rubber bands on the ends? You could use them to tie up your hair. Okay, let me see if this one is still available. We have this little one. Where is this? This is a 2021, should be. Yes. So we only have one of these yet left. This was Crystal Skull was the name of this kit. And we'll show you why in a moment. You get, and this is $18.70 for this kit. $18.70. Vintage check glass. No, I'm sorry. These are Swarovski, or S-word, sorry. S-word European crystal bicones. This is called luminous green was the color on this. So you get that. That's S-word crystal. These are the vintage check glass crystals. And then, oh, I didn't realize this was all wrapped up. It's all wrapped up. Let me unwrap this here, if I can. Because this is the part of the kit that makes it the Crystal Skull kit. So let me just pop that out. There it is. It's an S-word crystal skull. Look at how beautiful. It's not going to be as beautiful once I put my fingerprints all over it. but it's a beautiful crystal skull. Only one of that kit available. We sold out of every other one. This is $18.70, which is a great deal for that S-Word crystal strand and skull together alone. It was originally $22, which is already a good deal at $22. So that's one of those available right now in the online store. Wrap that back up good so it's protected. Susan says, I made a necklace from this kit. Awesome. Let me find this one. Andrew says they don't make those skull beads anymore. And if they did, you probably couldn't get them, right? That's the way it works. I could have sworn, oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I originally, let's move this. I originally put the 2021 kits in front of the 2022, but then at the last minute I moved them to the other side. So I'm picking from both sides. That's why this is all not making sense to me. And probably not making sense to you at all because I'm, confusing everybody, including myself. This one, let me see if I can find it. See how much it is, let you know. Oh, sorry, this one sold out too. Somebody just grabbed this one. This was Misty Moore. So let me show you, whoever grabbed that. Let me show you what you're going to get, the exact beads you're going to get. That was $15.30 is what this one cost. Misty Moore. This is one that almost sold out the first time too. These are the exact beads. If you're watching, whoever grabbed this, you're going to get these. These are shell pearls. Beautiful shell pearls. You have the vintage ceramic here. And then we have check glass, lots of beautiful check glass here. So you get this strand. It's a long strand of check glass. Very pretty color. You get this strand of check glass. Donna says, please show it. I did order it. There you go. Marianne says, Mercury retrograde is over the top tonight, right? I feel like it. It's going crazy today. You get this strand of check glass, Donna. And you're going to get this toggle. This is such a cool toggle. I don't know where this one came from, but I like it. So there you go, Donna. That's, if you ordered that, that's what you're going to get. That's the one you're going to get. These exact pieces. Andrew says those are vintage German ceramic. So there you go. I just have vintage ceramic. Andrew knows vintage German. Andrew must not have been near me when I did these descriptions, or at least close enough. We yell across the house and across the room a lot, like, is that vintage ceramic? Is that Chinese ceramic? German? Japanese? And sometimes we hear each other and sometimes we don't. All right. This one, I believe, is the biggest one of the night. Dawn is drooling. Nice, right? Gertie is watching with you now. Gertie is watching. This is a big kit. This is a 2021. This was actually a design challenge kit. And we still have 2 of these only, as long as no one bought one so far. We have 2 of these. They were $36 back in 2021. So if you know what we used to be able to offer you in 2021 for $36 compared to now, you know there's a lot in this kit. So let me show you. It's now $30.60 only, by the way. $30.60. So first, you're going to get this whole thing. Oh, hey, Sandra. Thanks for joining us. Says, sorry I'm late. Hey, no problem. Glad you can make it at all. You're going to get this whole thing of bicones. So these are 4mm blue bicones. You're going to get that. You're going to get this tube of vintage seed beads. So you get the vintage seed beads. And you're going to get this bag of all these goodies. Let me show you these goodies. Come on. Come on. Whoa! All right. You get the check glass. You're going to get, I believe these are hematite. These hematite ovals, which are really cool. Marianne says, I have this blue kit. Nice. Thank you. You get these vintage ceramic. These ones are vintage Chinese, I'm going to say, and we'll see if that's right or not. These are S-word European crystal rondelles. So they go like that, but these are S-word crystal rondelles. And these might be dyed halite as well. I think these are dyed halite as well. I might be wrong on that. So you're going to get those. Get all those. Don't roll away. Then you're going to get the bag of the luxury bead blend, which has check glass in it. Looks like a lot of check glass. There's some stone beads in there too. Good stuff in there. Good stuff in there. And then you're going to get a lot of strands of check glass. You're going to get this strand of check glass, which is $4 originally. This one, which is $3 originally. This is a melon cut, so that's $7 so far. This was another $4, so that's $11 so far. Look at how beautiful those are. So you get that. What's that? $11 I said, and then you get this one. That's another $3, $14 so far, and you get this, which I don't have a price tag on, so I don't know. That's at least a $6 strand, so you're up to about $17 there. And then you get this one, say a $4 strand. That's $21. These are $3 generally, these gem cut. So that's what, $24. This one is at $5 is what it's marked. So it's at 29, right? $29. These ones are generally, I think, $2 or $3. So that's around $30, $31, right? This was $3 is what the tag says. So you're at about $34. And then you have these, which are at least, what, about $6 or so. So that's about $40 just in strands. So $40 plus this is usually 10. So that's $50. These are usually 2, 52. And these would be probably at least 3 or 4. So you're looking at about $55, $56 retail. And you're getting it for $30.60 right now on sale if you buy this kit. This is called the Halloween 2021 Design Challenge Kit. All right, that is an excellent deal right there. Excelente. Susan says, very pretty stormy colors, right? That is a generous kit right there. That's with those S-word crystal. Those, I didn't even tell you the price of this stuff. So there you go. I didn't even include that in the $55 we got to. Didn't even include that. So how are you all doing out there? You having a good day? I hope. I know there's some crazy things happening in the world, but I hope you're all doing okay. I know it's a late night, isn't it? It feels like, especially like it's getting dark here so much earlier. I was at my pottery class yesterday, and I was leaving, and normally Oh, Jen says dinner's done. No, have a good night, Jen. She's out for dinner. Normally, when I come out of pottery class, usually I leave, like, the class technically ends at 8:30. Normally we stay a little bit longer doing cleanup and stuff. So I usually don't get out of there until 8:45 or sometimes 9, and it was still light on the drive home. And I got out before 8:30 yesterday, and it was already dark. It was already dark. So that was a kind of a bummer. I do not like when it gets dark early in the evening. That's why I'm a fan of daylight savings time. A big fan of daylight savings time, because it keeps it lighter longer at night. But I know some of you out there like that morning light. I don't know. Maybe someday I like the morning light too. All right. This is Midnight Masquerade. Midnight Masquerade. We have 4 of these available. They are $15.30 now, down from $18. Marian says, there used to be so much in the design challenge kits. Yeah, there used to be tons. They would have to sometimes ship in 2 boxes, 2 jewelry boxes. She says, sigh for the you know what word, C word prices. I know. Everything changed. Everything changed, and things did not go back. Like, once the shipments started rolling and things started coming and opening up again, why didn't prices go back down? They didn't. They didn't for us, so we unfortunately can't for you all. But I think we're still doing okay with our pricing, I hope. Midnight Masquerade is the name of this inspiration kit. It was 2021 inspiration kit number 6, $15.30. You get this beautiful charoite round. So you start with a charoite round. Susan says, I actually don't mind the days getting shorter. I do. I would like, because our summer has, I mean, honestly, here, our summer has been actually really, I don't want to jinx it, I'm going to knock on wood. Our summer has been nice and cool for the most part. Like, it's not been super hot. We've not had a ton of 90-degree days. So it's been so nice having a nice cooler summer, much cooler than usual, I feel like, and having long days to enjoy it. Now, for those of you who have the hot, steaming hot, miserable heat times, I could understand why you want the day to be shorter. Andrew said some of our vendors even went out of business. It's true. It's true. Andrew says we haven't really done anything this summer. We've done a lot this summer, but just nothing that is like necessarily summer related, right? We didn't do a garden this year. We barely took care of the flower beds. It's a little bit difficult this time, but we've been doing a lot this summer, and it's been nice having the light into the later evening, because it makes me feel less tired. Gives me more energy. Andrew says not like fun stuff. No, we haven't done any fun stuff like going on hikes or doing anything like summer like that, trips or anything like that. These are really cool. These are check glass. All these are check glass strands. Donna says, oh gosh, our August temps have been brutal this year and we are not done yet. I am so thankful. I don't know why. I'm enjoying it. I am not complaining about it. Our summer here has been like mid 70s a lot of the days, maybe up to like 80, but it's not been humid. The humidity has been, today it was pretty humid, I think. But a lot of days we're having some nice airy days, not so humid. I'm liking it. Andrew says, I mean, some fun stuff, but not together. Yeah, we haven't done like a together thing. Andrew does some things. I do my pottery and do some things, but we haven't done anything. We did do date night. That was nice. We did date night at Touchstone. That was one thing we did. And it was nice to have the light into the evening for that. Susan says, our summer has been gross, hot, and humid. It doesn't really cool off by much, but that intense sun beating down on us is awful. You also get this bead blend, luxury bead blend in here with this. It has been cooling down. It's supposed to go down to 63 degrees here tonight as a low. 63 degrees. The high was 80. And it is humid today. I will say it's more humid today than it has been, but I am not complaining because it's not been bad. It's not been bad at all. Let me see. So this is Midnight Masquerade. I love this kit. I love these purpley colors. $15.30 in the online store on sale right now. Only 4 of these are available. I will be sending out an email about us releasing these kits probably tomorrow. So you all watching this are getting first dibs at these before I send out the email and really let people know. I know they're live in the online store, but before we really let people know. Andrew says, like, usually we do a fire, but only fire I did was to burn trash. Yeah. And I wasn't even here for it. Andrew says, I want to try roasting a Rice Krispie treat like a marshmallow. That'd be nice. Oh, Andrew, I have to remember, pick up pandas. What pandas did you want, Andrew? There's these little cookie treats. They're like cookies on the outside, I think. I haven't gotten any. Andrew's been eating them. But they have a strawberry cream filling, a chocolate filling, and a caramel filling. And Andrew's been asking for those. I'll have to maybe try one tonight. I don't know. Donna... Oh, they're asking for chances of rain. Marion says currently 65 here. That's nice. It's 72 right here now. Andrew says he wants strawberry. Strawberry tonight. Okay. This kit is the last of the 2021 kits, and it's called Green Ghoul. Green Ghoul. And Green Ghoul is amazingly so cheap. $7.23. $7.23 only, and you are getting this immensely long strand of the Czech glass, vintage Czech glass. Andrew says, remember when I used to name each kit? Yeah, Andrew generally used to name each kit. It wasn't until I think, was it Kitapalooza? The first Kitapalooza we did that we stopped naming the kits because it was just like, if we have to come up with a name for all these too. But I like when they have a name. This is Green Ghoul. Does this one glow? I was just going to say, I don't know if it glows under a black light. I don't have my black light. Excuse me. There used to be one here around this table, but I don't see it. Andrew, do you know where the black light is? Andrew says these are opal green crystal. Oh yeah, these are crystal rondelles. Sorry. I didn't scroll down far enough on my page. Andrew says, no, they don't glow. Or no, you don't know where the black light is. I don't know what that no means. So you get these. These I think are Czech, vintage Czech, vintage Czech. Andrew says, no, they don't glow. Okay. So I don't even have to get it. Then he says they don't glow. Actually, I have a picture. The picture does show them glowing. Which of these glow? It looks like it's this strand. I think it's that strand actually that glows. There's a picture that says it glows. But the crystals do not. But this strand does glow under a black light. See, I even took pictures. I used to have a black light to take pictures with. Sandra says 65 is a dream temperature. So you are getting crystal rondelles, vintage Czech glass, modern Czech glass, vintage Czech glass, all of that for $7.23. There's only one of this kit left. One of it left. Andrew says, yeah, the middle strand glows. Yep, that one. There's only one of these left. So if you want it, I say you better get it. You better get it because I think that's a good kit for less than $7.25. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Marianne says maybe our commune should be in Alberta, right? There you go. Yeah, you have some pretty good weather up there. I don't know about the winter, though. I don't know about that winter. I don't know if Andrew could do winter. Andrew said the ones are antique Czech. Antique Czech, not just vintage Czech. Antique Czech. All right, now we're getting into the 2022 ones for sure. let me jump up a few pages because this is organized by date. When these in the Halloween area here, there it is. All right, this is Halloween 2022 Inspiration Kit number 9. And it's only $15.30. $15.30. That's the sell price, normally $18. And you're getting this vintage check glass. Look at that. Look at that giant strand. Oh, I love this color. It's so pretty. Bright, bright, bright yellow. You're getting these resin beads. You are getting this gold tone charm, sugar skull charm. Marianne says, winter can be cold, but usually only a few days at a time, and we do have health care. Yes, that good old health care. That'd be enough to swing it for me if it would be easy to make that move. You get these skulls. We talked about these yesterday, I think, or the day before. These are ones we imported from the Czech Republic. So one side has this AB finish, and one side does not, right? I would have no problem living in Canada, I think. I would have no problem. I liked every time I visited Canada. People were nice and good health care and nice weather. And then you get, I think there's 16 of these fiber optic faceted rounds. So this whole kit, you get all of that. And again, is $15.30. It's Halloween 2022 Inspiration Kit number 9. Danette hates to leave, but getting close to bedtime. I get it. We're almost at 10 o'clock, y'all. I only have 3 more kits to go. So we're almost done. 3 more kits to go, everybody. And then we're going to say a quick goodbye because I'm going to go home and eat after I pick up strawberry pandas for a snack for Andrew. Who's watching with you now? Gertie still, Andrew? Gertie still out watching with you? Gertie is becoming Andrew's little girl. They get along very well together. Okay, this is a fun one. This is a fun one. Gertie's trying to grab the phone, he says. That's cute. Okay, this is a fun one. This is, which one number is this? This is Halloween 2022 Inspiration Kit number 10. You get this strand of check glass. These are faceted rounds. It's a big strand of that. And she said she's being a cuddly little wiggle worm. That's cute. You get this strand of vintage check glass. You get this strand of vintage check glass, little drops or little teardrops. Susan says paprika or paprika. I've heard it both ways. How do you say it? Paprika? Paprika. Maybe it's paprikash. Paprikash, I'm thinking. Paprika. And then you get these drops. These are Egyptian crystal. Get the Egyptian crystal drops. And with those drops, you also get this charm. So we had them like that, right? Dripping the blood. So there you go. That's this kit. That's Halloween 2022 Inspiration Kit number 10, $20.40, down from $24. Down from $24. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. Now see, how are the 20? I got these all mixed up. So this is a 20, going back to 2021. Let me go back. I tell you, today, I need more sleep. That's all. I just need more sleep. Gotta get some sleep tonight. Let me find this one. Gotta jump all the way back here. There it is. This is Quagmire Magic. Quagmire Magic. We have 5 of these kits available. Quagmire Magic is $20.40. $20.40. Andrew says, did you know that Egyptian crystal is prized? Most people don't think of Egypt as a place to buy crystals, but they have world-renowned glassmakers who specialize in perfume bottles. So see, that's one of the reasons the price is a little higher on that one. $20.40. This is Quagmire Magic. You get this strand of spikes. This strand of spikes. You get this strand of check glass. And these are vintage check glass. You get this strand as well. Let me show you. Slightly different. Slightly different. One's a little brighter, one's a little darker. It's hard to see. Did you get those? And then you get these. The little triangles are cool. I like these. I think these are, they have the eye in the triangle. See that little eye there? Get that. And then you get this little bag of goodies. There's some serpentine rounds in there. And then you get this vintage check glass. This vintage check glass glows under a black light as well. And there are pictures in the description for that. And you can check that out. But it's $20.40 for all of that. Great prices on these strands. 5, 10. This is 7 for that color. So that's 17. And then you get this strand, and then you get all that. Antique check. Antique check on those. We just put vintage check on the description, but they are antique. We know where those came from. Andrew says they make that glass from melting uranium salts. So a little bit of uranium in it. Not going to hurt you, but it gives it that ability to glow under the black light. So that's Quagmire Magic. And then the last one I have for y'all tonight. Let me find this one and the price on it for ya. Oops, I went too far. This one is Halloween 2022 Inspiration Kit number 7. Marion says that's a Quagmire I wouldn't mind being in, right? It's a good one. So you're going to get some vintage check glass in this one. Did I tell you the price? $20.40 again. $20.40. You're going to get these little pyramids. Get this long strand of check glass faceted rondelles, vintage check, or vintage glass anyway. I think they're check, I'm not sure. They're vintage check or just vintage glass. More of that. Yeah, these are all check glass. The glass, the vintage glass, are these vintage glass beads. So you get those. And then you get these green crystal skulls. Well, crystal-eyed ceramic skulls. Ceramic skulls with crystal eyes. And you get that for $20.40, down from $24 originally. And that, my friends, is the last kit of this evening and the last renewed kit that we're going to bring back. We are out of the old kits. Everything else must have already sold out for Halloween from the last few years, or we already disassembled it at some point. So that's it. And let me just flip the camera around really quickly. I'll say quick goodbye. Promise it's going to be quick. And we will see you back tomorrow, all right? So Andrew says he wants to say that that glass, that green glass, is from Japan, vintage glass. So thank you for joining in again. I hope you enjoyed this. I see a few people made some orders, so thank you so much. We really do appreciate that. If you'd like to get anything, remember these kits that we're bringing back are on sale, 15% off. You do not need a coupon code. It's already deducted off the original price. So you just throw it in the cart and check out. We have had a number of people, and I wanted to go over this real quick. Some people are putting things in their cart, and when they get to checkout, the things are no longer in their cart. So our system does not reserve things if you put it in the cart. There are some systems I know that if you put things in a cart, they get reserved for you for a certain amount of time or forever. Ours does not do that, okay? And it's good that it doesn't do it. I know once in a while when we have limited quantities of things or things are going fast, it's a pain because you might get to check out and you think you got everything, and by the time you put your credit card in and all that, and you actually hit this checkout, it's not there. And that's because somebody else got to it just before you did. But if we had a system that held everything, the problem with those systems is that some people come in, fill up their cart with all the new stuff, and then never check out. But no one else can also check out. So it is better this way, but I do know that sometimes this happens. So the best way to get things is to get the things you want quickly. Don't wait or they might go away. But yeah, I just wanted to mention that because we have had a few times that has happened. Andrew says our one cart did that. It was a nightmare. One person put everything in their cart and never checked out. Yeah, and we couldn't do anything about it. You can't go in and clear the cart off of someone's account. So once it was in there, we couldn't sell anything until they released it from their cart. It became too much. So this system, I like it. It doesn't do that, but just know that if there is a run on stuff, like some of those charms, people were going crazy for them. You can't hold stuff. So the other thing is, I don't know if I mentioned, but we are trying to get some restock on those charms. So we're going to see if our supplier has everything. We placed an order. We're going to see what we can get. But we may not get everything we ordered. We'll see. But when we do bring it back, we will do a full restock and we'll let you all know, probably on a live first, that we're doing the restock, and then we'll post it to Facebook and all that. All right. Marianne says, no one I buy from operates with long-term holding carts. I think that's mostly, a thing of the past, but people still remember it. And when they put things in a cart, they're like, I put it in my cart. It should be mine. But that's not how most checkout systems do work anymore. Most of the time, sometimes they hold them for like, you got 5 minutes to check out. Ours doesn't do that. Ours is just, you got to act fast. Andrew says, I used to do debuts. Yeah, he'd debut new things and of his art or his, kits or whatever. And then somebody would put them all in a cart and it would make people crazy. Andrew says, I don't know if Big Cartel is still like that. Yeah, we used Big Cartel, and I think that's when it used to happen. But I'm hoping they move past that maybe. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in. Please like, share, subscribe, follow. Subscribe on YouTube. Follow us or like us on Facebook. Like this post. Share this video. Do all the things. Help us get known in the world. We started in 2011, and we're still trying to break through to bigger and bigger audiences so we can have more fun and do more things and have more adventures together. So please help us share, get the word out, and we will see you back here sometime probably pretty late tomorrow again, because we do have a thing in Pittsburgh, and then we got to get back from Pittsburgh, and then we got to get ready for the live. So it'll probably be around 9 o'clock, 9:30ish tomorrow. But yeah, hopefully we'll see you then Friday night. We'll have a little Friday night party together and hang out and show you some stuff. All right. Thank you so much. Andrew says in the custom website, it caused the inventory would get messed up. Yeah, things would get, it was messy. Anyway, thank you so much. I'm going to head home, get some food, pick up some pandas for Andrew, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye, everybody.